This cake shop has a lot of people. It's the best place in town. An old man was standing in the cold open air and was looking into the window of the shop. His boots were dirty and worn out. His thin overcoat could hardly withstand the wind and snow. Desserts and pastries are excellent. A lot of people are trying new cakes. The owner is very trustworthy and kind. She was smiling and communicating with the guests. At that moment, she saw the old man's face through the glass of another window. She rushed over quickly, opened the door with a smile, and said, "Come in, my friend. It's cold outside. There is a free tasting event today. Would you like to try some cake?" "Thank you very much. Yes, I'd like to taste the cakes." The old man sat in a corner, eating the cakes. The other people are busy, and no one noticed that the old man was wiping away his tears. But the shop owner saw it, so she took a few more cakes to the old man's table. Finally, the old man stood up and left. The owner walked to the door with a large box in hand. She handed the box to him. "Please take this box of cakes as a small gift." The old man's face turned red. No, thank you," he said in a low voice. "I want to buy some cakes for my family." He walked back to the shelf where the cakes were placed. He couldn't let the kind-hearted shop owner feel sorry for him. His self-esteem wouldn't allow him to do so. He pointed at the biggest piece of cake and said, "I'll take that one." He put his hand into his pocket, took out all his money, and counted it. He paid for the cake. When he left the shop, he knew clearly that he had just spent the last penny. "I can't eat it," he said sadly. "I can't enjoy it, but I can't waste it either." Suddenly, he smiled again. He walked to the front of a neighbor's house, who was as poor as he was, and placed the cake on the doorstep. On the street, the cold wind was still blowing hard, but in the old man's heart, he felt a burst of warmth. Slowly, the old man walked towards his home.